Hello, everybody, and welcome to the very first episode of a new show that Connor and I have been working on for a little while now behind the scenes, and we're really excited to launch for you guys. Mock Draft Mondays. Every Monday, we'll be doing a mock draft over here on Sleeper and doing a bunch of different formats, a bunch of different strategies, trying things out, seeing what does and doesn't work, where the ADP kind of falls, and how our teams shake out. And really excited for Connor to join me on the show. Should be a really good time through the coming months here before the NFL season starts. So, Connor, how you doing, man?
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. I'm excited for this. Just wanted to do different strategies and stuff like that, see where players fall. So, yeah, I'm pumped for it.
Love it. Yeah, let's get into it. I posted the link on Twitter if you guys want to join. I tweeted out the link. I'll give you guys a couple seconds to do that if anyone's watching. But for now, it's just me and Connor. Connor is Colin45 on the screen. I'm obviously Luke Sawhook. We have Greatness RE something, and then Peak FF9 joined at the 101 and the 109 spots. I will set a timer on. We had one turned off just so we could take our time, but since people are joining, I didn't think that through. Let's just put on 60 seconds. That'll be good enough. Okay, so let's get this party started. It's a 1 QB draft here. Apparently, it's up to 4-minute timer. Christian McCaffrey went already. Derrick Henry, Alvin Kamara off the board. I am already on the clock at the 104. This has gone off to a lot faster start than I was expecting. Okay. So off the board, we have McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, and Alvin Kamara. This is a full point PPR, 1 QB, 2 running back, 2 wide receiver, tight end, and 1 flex. For me, I mean, this is pretty obvious, Connor. I don't know about you, but Dalvin Cook is my RB2 this season, and I think he's going to be my pick here, number 4. How you feeling about that?
Yeah, I love Dalvin Cook. I had him in a few leagues last year, and he won me the championship. As long as he's healthy, he has that injury bug.
Absolutely.
But no, when he's on the field, he's just a beast, man. But yeah, no questions with me.
All right, I'm going to take Dalvin Cook to start off my draft here at the 104. Heading over to the AI stream here. We got Saquon Barkley, Jonathan Taylor, Nick Chubb, Tyreek Hill, first wide receiver off the board, and Peak FF9 is on the clock at the 109 with Connor anxiously awaiting his pick up next. What are you thinking, Connor?
Well, if Kelsey doesn't get taken here, I'm going to take Kelsey. I want to try the early tight end strategy, see how my team shakes out with that.
Hopefully he's not watching it and is going to take Kelsey now. If he does, I will chalk that up to coincidence, hopefully. But we'll see. And there he goes, Travis Kelce.
And of course. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm going to stay committed to the tight end strategy. So, man.
You probably could get him in this. I would wait for the second if I were you. I know you're trying to fully commit, but I feel like it's a reach. Wait until the second round. Wait until the second round.
Yeah, I might as well. I want to lock up a stud workhorse running back. You have Zeke there. You have Aaron Jones, and I'm a big fan of Austin Eckler, as you probably already know. I think I'm going to take Zeke here.
Taking Zeke, start off the board. We got Aaron Jones, DeAndre Hopkins, Devontae Adams at the turn, DK Metcalf, big run of wide receivers, 3 in a row. Back to Connor at the 203. You going tight end now, sir?
Yeah, I'm going to go really tight end.
Who you grabbing?
Kittle and Waller. Those are the main two. I mean, I think Kittle has a little bit more competition for targets with Brandon Ayuk and Deebo Samuel now healthy. And Waller, I mean, who do they have as a wide receiver on that team? So I'm gonna take Waller. I think he has more upside this season.
That's fair. All right, Peak FF9 is back on the clock. He had Kelsey to start off his draft. Austin Eckler, that's a really nice stack. Tyreek Hill and Stephon Diggs, Joe Mixon, Patrick Mahomes off the board, AJ Brown, and I am back on the clock right now with the 209. I am actually very happy with what just landed in my lap. Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook, that duo is going to be monstrous for me, especially with massive upside for Cam Akers, in my opinion. I could have 2 top 5 running backs on the season.
Yeah, he definitely has top 5 upside in that Rams offense for sure.
Dude, if he falls to like the 209 range every draft come August, I will be getting a lot of Cam Akers.
That's an August pick right there. Yeah.
I love it. All right, let's go. Cam Akers at the 209, and it looks like I'm going to be starting off the draft with wide receiver in the 3rd. All right, Michael Thomas at the 210, Antonio Gibson at the 211. Gibson's also really solid right there. Greatness is back on the clock at the 212 and the 301. He is not in the draft currently, so hopefully he does make his picks. He was really quick with CMC. I will auto him if he takes a while. But, okay, you got Kittle, the 212 there, a nice pick. And Calvin Ridley was nice. I was actually hoping he would make it back to me. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go for a really heavy running back strategy early. I'm taking Najee Harris. I think I have 3 top 10 running backs on my team.
Great pick. Yeah, no complaints with me. I love Najee.
All right, you're back on. Oh, sorry, no, you're not you. Peak FF9 is back on the clock here at 3:09. Really loving this draft so far. This board is loaded through 3 rounds. I would love to have any of these guys on my team, but I mean, that's kind of the way it's supposed to go, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Who you hoping falls to you right here?
Shoot.
Oh, well, Dobbins gone.
Yeah, I had my eye on Dobbins for sure.
That would have been nice.
So best available running back right now is Josh Jacobs. I am not a fan of Josh Jacobs.
Fair. Yeah, Carson's nice.
Oh yeah, I do like Carson. I think I might be able to get him on
the back end here.
Yeah.
I think you might actually. Team 12 might take him from you though. Well, no, they might get Jacobs. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. As far as wide receiver goes, it's either between Allen Robinson or Terry McLaurin.
2 really solid wideouts for sure.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go Terry McLaurin. I think his upside is massive with Ron.
Oh, Lamar Jackson at the turn and Josh Jacobs. We got Allen Robinson at the 402. That's crazy good value in my opinion. You're back on the clock here at the 403. Chris Carson's fallen into your lap.
Yeah, I got to go Chris Carson. These running backs after him, I mean.
Huge tier break.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So,
I mean, Montgomery's pretty solid, but after that, it just falls off a cliff.
Yeah, there's definitely a big tier break after that.
All right, Peak FF9 is back on the clock. I actually kind of like Lamar Jackson at the 312, not going to lie, like sneakily. But not really. I think he's actually not even in my top 5 quarterbacks. Well, I think he might be like QB5 for me. But, I mean, if you're really all in on Lamar, that's not a terrible price to pay. 406, Josh Allen. Oh, you want Travis Etienne. Spicy. Okay, Russell Wilson. Who am I looking at for my wide receiver 1 here? Ooh, okay, it's getting a little dicey out in these streets, but it's okay. Who do we want here? My wide receiver 1. We want someone who's going to be consistent, someone who I can kind of trust a little bit more, someone with good upside. I think I'm going to go with Adam Thielen.
Okay.
I like Adam Thielen. I mean, he is definitely a candidate for touchdown regression, but I think he is a very solid wide receiver. You know what you're going to get with Adam Thielen every single week, every season, and I like that for me. I think he's a good wideout.
Yeah, he definitely has that connection with Kirk Cousins, though, especially in the red zone. So he's always a threat for double-digit touchdowns.
Absolutely. All right, on the turn, greatness is on the clock. Took David Montgomery, and he's back on the clock with the 501. Right after my pick, we saw Kyler Murray go off the board at 410, which is pretty delicious, and Cooper Kupp at the 411. David Montgomery at the 412 is also a really good value. I would consider getting him if there wasn't if there was more than one flex spot, but there was only one, so I already loaded up that with Najee Akers and Dalvin Cook. So really interested to see what he does here with this next pick at the turn, and then we're heading to 2 auto picks before I'm back on the clock here. Board's pretty loaded. We got Kyle Pitts, DJ Moore, Robert Woods, Mark Andrews. Okay, here we go. The board's moving quick. Myles Gaskin at the 501, Kyle Pitts at the 502, DJ Moore at the 503, and I am back on the clock at the 504. Whew. Okay, I need a wide receiver 2. Don't really know who to snag here. Actually, I do know who I'm going to snag. I'm going to go. Okay, actually, I don't know. Do I go Bobby Trees for really consistent, or do I take more of an upside play after I have Adam Thielen with CeeDee Lamb?
I mean, I think Adam Thielen is pretty consistent, though. So
he is.
If I have a solid, consistent wide receiver 1, then I'm shooting for upside for the rest of my picks.
I agree. I think I'm going to go CeeDee Lamb here because his upside is very, very high in that passing offense. So I'm going to take CeeDee Lamb here as my wide receiver 2. Really happy with my start with Najee Harris, Cam Akers, Dalvin Cook, Adam Thielen, and CeeDee Lamb. After my pick, we have Robert Woods, Kenny Golladay, Mark Andrews, Juju Smith-Schuster, and Peak 9 is back on the clock. Starting off his draft, Travis Kelce, Austin Eckler, J.K. Dobbins, Travis Etienne. He needs a wide receiver here really, really badly. I'm gonna call my shot. I think he's gonna either go Jamar Chase. Whoa! Another running back, Melvin Gordon.
Okay, not bad. All right.
Connor, back up.
So I got 2 running backs, 1 receiver, and then a tight end. So
you need a wide receiver, my friend.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm looking.
Or you could go for a 3rd running back and have some solid depth with like a guy like Kareem Hunt, maybe.
Yeah, I'm looking at Kareem Hunt. Javonte's there. Chase
Javonte could be nice.
I know. Yeah, Broncos beat reporter said that he projects him being the week 1 starter. I don't know if that's true or not, but
That would be
something to think
crazy
about.
if that happened. Melvin Gordon would just be immediately tossed in the garbage.
As a Bengals fan, I'm going to go with upside here in Jamar Chase. That's my wide receiver too.
I don't mind it. All right, let's see here. Connor, your mic's freaking out a little bit, my man.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Let's see. Yeah, you're fine. Okay, so Tyler Lockett went at the 5'11", Odell Beckham Jr. 5'12", Kareem Hunt, nice little brown stack there at the turn. James Robinson at the 6'02", and you're back on the clock, my friend. I really like the value of Kareem Hunt at the 6'01". I mean, he's about as consistent as you can get from an RB2, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I would love to have Kareem Hunt as my RB2 or RB3. Oh, for sure. Yeah, he's definitely a perfect zero RB target.
Beautiful.
So let me see. What are the best available running backs? Javonte. I really like Javonte. Do you think Chase Edmonds is going to get a workhorse role?
No, I don't think so at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'm going to go Javonte. I'm going to go with the upside.
I like it. PKFF9 is back on the clock here. Still desperately needs a wide receiver. He's going for a bit of a zero wide receiver strategy here. I don't hate it at all.
Mm-hmm.
Connor went with an early tight end, which I respect. I would love to do that with Kelsey in the first every single time, but had to wait a little bit. I'll pull the board down here so we can get better look at the big picture here. Any AIs, I like their drafts so far. Let's see. Team 8's going 0 RB. They have Hill, Diggs, Jones, Godwin, and Juju. I mean, that's nasty.
Oh, yeah. That's not bad at all, honestly.
No, I mean, they're not going to be able to play like any of them. They're going to make some trades, but I like it. Team 7 has a nice start with Chubb, Mixon, Jefferson, Allen, and Andrews. It's pretty nasty. Team 6, JT, Mahomes, Allen, Cooper, and Golladay. I mean, that's really solid depth. All right, we see DJ Chark, Devonta Smith, Leonard Fournette, Raheem Mostert, and I am very, very excited to make this next pick. Dak Prescott stacked up a CeeDee Lamb. That's going to be, oh, man. My starting lineup is nasty. So far, my starting lineup is Dalvin Cook, Cam Akers, Najee Harris in the flex, Adam Thielen, CeeDee Lamb, and Dak Prescott.
Yeah, that's a heck of a start.
I'm loving that. I am loving it. All right, over at the turn, we have Brandon Ayuk off the board after Dak Prescott. Brandon Cooks at the 6'11". I think Ayuk in the 6th round is nasty, and honestly. I think that's really, really nice.
Yeah, that's great value right there. I'll have a lot of him if his ADP stays like that.
I agree. I'm kind of out on T. Higgins at his current ADP, honestly.
Yeah, there's a lot of mouths to feed, and I mean, Jamar Chase is automatically the most talented wide receiver in that room. So
I'd agree. Deontay at 6'12 is another fantastic value, in my opinion. I mean, he has wide receiver 1 upside.
I didn't know his ADP was in the 6th round.
Neither did I.
That's crazy.
All right, see what we got here. We got Mike Davis at the 701. That's a really great 0 RB strat right there. Mike Davis. You can get Mike Davis and Kareem Hunt after the 6th round. That is insane. Oh, my God. I didn't even realize he's on the board. My team is insane. I have TJ Hawkinson. That's a top 3 tight end for me this year.
Dang. Who do you have TJ Hawkinson in front of?
Who do I have TJ Hawkinson in front of?
Mm-hmm.
I have him in front of Waller. Because I just think that he's going to get absolutely peppered with targets with the lack of weapons in Detroit this season. But anyway, you're on the clock. Jalen Waddle, Noah Fant, Courtland Sutton, Trevor Lawrence, and Jerry Jeudy went right before. Connor here, and Connor's back on the clock. He still needs a quarterback.
Yeah, I know. I'm one of those late round QBs.
Totally get it. I am too, mostly, but Dak at the 609 with that CeeDee Lamb stack, I couldn't pass up.
Yeah, that's good value. Let me see. Chase Claypool's there.
Claypool could be nice. Good upside flex.
Yeah, I'm a fan of him. The running backs are just disgusting. I mean, Chase Edmonds he's the best one available.
Rojo is pretty good. I'd be pretty confident taking Rojo here.
Yeah, I like Rojo. Yeah, obviously he's playing with Leonard Fournette, but
he'd be your flex though.
Yeah,
he wouldn't even be your flex. He'd be on your bench most of the time, honestly.
Yeah.
All right, you got 7 seconds here, sir.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go Rojo. I think he has
Rojo. Okay. Aaron Rodgers, Chase Edmonds. Oh, Chase Edmonds and James Conner going to the same team, hedging his bet a little bit. I don't hate it. Connor, you're back on the clock here. Chase Claypool just got sniped from you, unfortunately, from Team 11, and you are back on the clock, my man.
Okay, I'm gonna pick Debo. I really like Debo's.
Okay, all right, I like it. PKFF9's back on the clock. Tom Brady is kind of calling my name right here. If I was back on the clock, he's my QB 5 or 6, I believe.
Yeah, I love Tom Brady. Yeah, he's big time.
A lot of these mid-round tight ends are starting to pop up in the ADP right here. We got Gesicki, Goddard, Gronk, Logan Thomas, Robert Tonyan. I don't know if you've seen this before. Tonyan has tight end and wide receiver eligibility on Sleeper, which I think is really interesting.
Oh, I know. I saw that last year. I didn't know if they would change it this year because I don't even know how many wide receiver snaps he got last year. But no, that's pretty interesting, though.
I didn't see Jeff was watching. What's up, Jeff? Appreciate you, dude. CD pick, thanks, man. I really like the value, and the stack with Dak is beautiful. And yeah, I will take a look at Kyle Juszczyk for sure for you, man. Absolutely. All right, I'm back on the clock here at the 8:09. See what we're working with here. We're just looking for depth at this point, boys. Okay. Yeah, I like Dallas Goedert a lot this season. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
Curtis Samuel could be a nice upside play. Harris is kind of interesting, but also disgusting. Laviska and Michael Carter is really interesting to me. Michael Pittman could be really nice. Ooh, Boyd.
I love Laviska this year.
I don't know if I like him that much. I do like him though. I think I'm gonna take. I think the guy I want's gonna make it back to me. So I am gonna take Laviska Shenault here. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm taking Michael Carter. Screw it. Michael Carter. I think that he could win the starting job and could be a very valuable starting running back this year. Yeah, we got Damian Harris and Hollywood Brown before the turn, and greatness is on the clock. What'd you say, Connor? Sorry.
No, you're fine. Yeah, I definitely think he's going to take the job, probably starting week 1.
You think so? Mm-hmm. I hope so. I mean, if he does, I mean, that'd be an insane value for my team right here. Trey Sermon at the 8-12. Love that pick as well. Mm-hmm. Really good value. And there goes Viska. All right. Who do I want here now? Scroll back up. I think I'm going to take Tyler Boyd. I think that if I get injured teammates throughout the year on my roster, I think that Boyd could have a really nice support feature for my team, if you will. I think that he fits in very nicely with the bunch. Sorry, the draft board is being covered up here on the stream. We had Joe Burrow at the 9:05, Jalen Hurts at the 9:06, Gronk at the 9:07, Todd Gurley at the 9:08, and Peak FF9 is back up at the 9:09. Todd Gurley going that high for me is too much.
Is he even on a team?
He got signed by the Lions. I don't think that's. Yeah. If his ADP is that high, I am all the way out.
I've always been out, so.
Oh, yeah. For sure. All right, Connor, back on the clock here at the 9:10. This is your second to last pick of the draft, my friend. And
right.
What are you looking at here?
So I definitely need a quarterback. You got Watson there. I mean, that would be insane value if he was
playing,
suspended,
of course.
But yeah. But I'm going to go Ryan Tannehill. Yeah,
I was about to say I am loving Ryan Tannehill right there. That's insane value in my opinion.
Yeah, I love
with
Ryan
those
Tannehill
weapons. Insane.
Okay, now this.
All right, last pick of the draft here. Who are you going for some depth?
Okay.
You could use another wideout. You already have 4 running backs. You only have 3 wide receivers.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Rashad Bateman. I think he has a chance to be the wide receiver 1 over there in Baltimore.
All right, I like it. Going for a rookie breakout. I love Bateman in Dynasty long term. I think he's an amazing player. Redraft, I'm not really too hot on him, but you never know. You never know. I really liked the pick by Team 12 here with Curtis Samuel at the 9-12. I think he has a real potential to produce this season.
Oh, yeah, I love that pick. Yeah, he was going to be the pick I was going to make.
That was AJ Brown, Antonio Brown, Zach Moss, Justin Fields, Devontae Parker, Zach Ertz, and I'm on the clock for my last pick here, looking for some depth. How many of each position do I have? I have 4 running backs, 3 wide receivers. I could use a wide receiver, but let's just look at the board. Who's available? I could take Stafford as my QB2, but I don't really think that's necessary at all. Let's see here. Who do I want? Singletary could be interesting. Johnny Smith could be nice. Gallup, Hines could be nice as well. Really high value on his own, but also a great handcuff potential. Gus Bus, maybe. Elijah Moore, no. Henry Ruggs, Smooches, and I'll pass. Let's look at the wide receivers here. We got Corey Davis, Rondale Moore, T.Y. Hilton, blah, 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 blah. You know what? I think I'm just going to go for the safe production. I think I'm going to take Corey Davis here. He got a big contract. The Jets are going to give him the ball. I think it's about as safe as you can get. In the last pick of the draft, Matthew Stafford and Deshaun Watson went back-to-back in the 10th round. And greatness is going to round out our draft board here, friends. See what it does. How you feeling about your team, Connor?
I mean, with the early tight end, I'm just not used to doing that. But, I mean, I have some good pieces. I mean, I can't complain too much.
That's fair. I definitely don't think it's bad at all. Zeke and Carson are pretty risky. That's a risky combo.
Yeah, I know.
But they could produce really well. I will say though, I'm not trying to toot my own horn over here, but I think I just drafted a monster. TBH. I think this team is nasty. Dalvin Cook, Akers, Najee, Thielen, Lamb, Dak and Lamb, Stack, Hawkinson, Carter for some upside, Boyd and Davis. I love that team right there.
Yeah, I love your team a lot more than mine, but.
Shut up. you went for a draft strategy, though. I didn't. I just want best player available. I just put myself in a bit of an awkward spot at 104, but Cook fell right in my lap, so that was pretty easy. Let's see let's break down a peak 9 and greatness teams, because those are actual users that were in our draft. So for greatness, he started off things, obviously a home run with Christian McCaffrey at the 101. George Kittle at the 212. I like the value there. Starting things off right with a wide receiver with Calvin Ridley, an insane value at the 301 in my opinion. Going back down for his RB2 with some stability with David Montgomery. He's definitely going to put up RB2 numbers at a minimum, which is great. Gaskin, some more upside. Johnson, really stable wide receiver 2. I love that pick. Davis, more upside. Sermon, more upside. Visca, upside. And Kirk Cousins, really stable force at quarterback. I think that's a really good team. That could be a really, really good fantasy team for sure.
Oh, yeah, that's a very good team, especially in the pick the 101 spot for sure.
Absolutely. What do you think about Peak's team?
Yeah, I really like his team too. I mean, he got Travis Kelce, and then he went 4 straight running backs. I love Austin Eckler, and J.K. Dobbins and Travis Etienne are very good too. Then his wide receivers are very steady too.
They are. They definitely are very consistent contributors. But I am a little shaky on Gordon coming out with that new reports about Javonte potentially starting week 1. That would destroy his value, in my opinion. And ETN, I love him long term. I think he's a great prospect. But this year, I don't know about 4th round ADP. 1 pick behind Chris Carson is gross, in my opinion. I would much rather have David Montgomery at the 412 than ETN at the 404 all day long. But overall, that team could definitely compete if everything shakes out the correct way.
Mm-hmm. Sure, 100%.
Absolutely. All right, well, this has been fun. This is episode 1 of Mock Draft Monday. We'll be back next Monday, every single Monday until the NFL season starts. So thanks again, Connor, for agreeing to do this show with me. And it was a ton of fun, man. I'll see you next week.
Yeah, see you later, man. Thanks for having me.
I'll see you guys later. Have a great day, everybody.